Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be trying to make a full breakfast using nothing but a Ninja Sizzle. If we can pull this off, it means you can get your entire breakfast without any part of it getting cold. And if we play our cards right, there'll be almost no cleanup. Whoa. So you ready? Let's get into this. Alright, like I said, we're going to be making a full breakfast in here. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we take out the grilling pan and we replace it with the griddle. Now we're going to turn this on and set it to 400 degrees, which is pretty good temperature for breakfast stuff. And we're going to let this sit for about 7 minutes in order for it to preheat properly. We're not going to use any oil or anything like that on here. The non-stick surface that's already on there should be plenty as far as keeping things from sticking. And remember, we're going to have some grease coming off of the bacon and sausage and everything else. Like I said, we're going to be making a full breakfast, so we're going to be doing eggs, sausage, bacon, and pancakes. Obviously, I'm not making all of this stuff. There's no way that this is going to fit on here. I'm just going to be showing you how to make a full breakfast for one person. But if you're doing this for two, you can make it fit. It would just be a really tight squeeze. In fact, for bigger jobs, it would be kind of neat if Ninja came up with something like an XL version of this that was a little bit bigger. That way, it would really expand the function, but it's the size that it is, and there isn't a bigger one, so just forget I said that. Our breakfast is going to consist of 2 eggs, 2 sausage links, 2 strips of bacon, and 2 little pancakes. So once this gets heated up, we'll be ready to go.
3 days later.
Alright, that's preheated, so we're ready to go. Remember, if you want to cook things at the same time like this, you have to use a little bit of strategy. Stuff that takes the longest to cook has to go on first, and the stuff that takes the least amount of time to cook would go on last. That way you have the best chance of getting everything to be finished around the same time, and therefore you don't have a whole bunch of stuff sitting around getting cold. So our slowest cookers would be the sausages, so those will go on first. Like so. In fact, you know what? We're feeling pretty good. We're going to give a 3rd sausage to this particular breakfast for those extra hungry people. Now we're just going to give that about a minute or so to sort of get ahead of everything else. This kind of depends on how thick your sausage is, on how long you're going to wait. If we were using sausage patties, probably we wouldn't wait very long at all, maybe 30 seconds or so. After about a minute, we'll go ahead and give this our first flip. Like so. And then we're going to start our bacon. There. There you go. Be careful when you're putting that on there. Don't want to burn yourself. Next is on our eggs here. Put that up at the very top. Careful when you put those in. We want to try to keep them separated from one another as well. That way they look nice. Yeah, I did a crappy job of that, but we'll fix that later, no problem. Last thing we have to put on is our pancakes. Remember, less is more on the pancakes. These spread out quite a bit. Unless you want really big pancakes, you stop kind of when you think you've got too much on there already. Okay. Flip on the bacon. Separate that out. You can see this is cooking pretty quick. I mean, I am editing this video a little bit, obviously, but I'm not really cutting a whole lot of time out of this. These sausages are actually cooking a lot faster than I thought they would, so that's kind of good. How long you leave your bacon on is going to be determined by, obviously, how much you like your bacon cooked. Some people like really crispy bacon, and some people like it just cooked enough. I'm definitely one of those people that likes it more on the crispy side. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Flip these pancakes. Oops. And we'll see if we can flip these eggs. I've screwed up and connected them together, so let's see if I can do this without making a big mess, and I can. Wow. Amazing. Take that bacon off. Let some of the oil run out of it. Just like that. Give these sausages one last turn. And now we're actually ready to start plating this thing up. By the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. And obviously, you gotta have the no sugar maple syrup, right? Not bad for under 10 minutes, eh? Well, that came out fantastic. One of the things I like about the Ninja Sizzle is that the entire surface area stays pretty much the same temperature. So you don't have a whole bunch of hot and cold spots to deal with, and you can pull something like this off pretty well. If you were thinking about getting a Ninja Sizzle to do stuff like this, just make sure you get the model GR101, not the 100. They're basically the same machine, but if you get the 100, you get a grilling plate like this, but you don't get the flat griddle. And I don't know about you, but for me, that's a pretty big deal. If you'd like a little bit more information about the Ninja Sizzle GR101, like I used in this video, we do have an Amazon affiliate link to it down in the description of the video. If you buy anything through those links, we do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay, 1 cent. If you like this video, you might like to see our unboxing video right here where we unboxed this Ninja Sizzle GR101. If you're thinking about buying one, it might be kind of neat to see what you get in the box. Well, that's it for now. I hope to see you back again here really soon, and until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.